Welcome to the program. Let's take a look at the latest developments. A major diplomatic shift may be taking place in the war between Russia and Ukraine. For the first time in months, senior U.S. military officials have arrived in Kyiv to discuss a possible path toward ending the conflict. The war, now deep into its third year, has claimed thousands of lives and reshaped Europe's security landscape. Fighting continues along the eastern front as Ukrainian forces attempt to hold their defensive lines. In a rare and highly symbolic move, U.S. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll and top American generals arrived in Kyiv. According to U.S. officials, their mission is to meet Ukrainian leaders, assess the situation on the ground, and explore options for restarting peace negotiations. In a rare and highly symbolic move, U.S. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll and top American generals arrived in Kyiv. According to U.S. officials, their mission is to meet Ukrainian leaders, assess the situation on the ground, and explore options for restarting peace negotiations. The American delegation is expected to meet President Volodymyr Zelensky and Ukraine's top defense commanders. Sources say the discussions will focus on a potential new U.S. peace proposal, one that could include security guarantees, military support, and steps to de-escalate the conflict. But achieving peace will not be easy. The situation on the battlefield remains tense, and any negotiation will require difficult decisions from both sides. For millions of civilians, the humanitarian impact of the war continues to grow. Still, the U.S. visit signals a potential step toward diplomacy. If successful, the talks could lay the foundation for a broader peace process, one that may finally bring an end to one of the most destructive conflicts in Europe's recent history. For now, the world watches closely. The next few days of discussion in Kyiv may help determine the future of the war, and the future of peace in the region. Symbolic, but deeply strategic. They aim to understand Ukraine's immediate military needs and evaluate how future U.S. assistance could support deterrence and long-term stability. Ukrainian leaders have welcomed the American visit, calling it a significant step toward renewed cooperation. Kyiv emphasizes that any peace plan must respect Ukraine's sovereignty and protect its people. Internationally, the visit has drawn attention. European allies are closely monitoring the talks, while global organizations express cautious optimism that new diplomacy could ease regional tensions. However, analysts warn that peace negotiations carry serious risks. Any compromise could face political backlash, and both armies remain deeply entrenched across multiple fronts. If the talks progress, diplomats say several outcomes are possible, from temporary ceasefires to larger security agreements.